He started shooting.
It doesn't sound like you know how he does, but it sounds alright.
But I'm too
My 29 classic, man.
I'm a gorilla. He's damn right. I'm a gorilla. But ain't nobody taking it.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds alright. It doesn't sound like you, though. You know, like you normally sound.
Stupid.
Yeah, 10-4.
I'm not bragging.
I'm in my tube, so I probably,
Take it to the CB shop where it won't sound so distorted.
Yep. I think I might make that call again. I think I'm going to call Wizard up and get over Tyler's journals out there.
You got a hate problem, bro.
Stop crying and start buying.
Well, then I'm telling you, when I stop that class, I'm going to step out the door.
that you,
You know, TV is going to do that, but I do that. I step out the door from time to time. I'm that quiet.
for you, if you're interested, I'm giving it up cheap. That's all.
Yeah, there got to be tubes.
Nah, so you're not interested.
Roger. That's also got that one steel tube, you know, the one I was initially.
He's dreaming again.
I was reconsidering that again.
He's dreaming again.
No, I think we keyed up together.
Yeah, I got 4 2879s, brand new, man. Brand spanking new. I haven't even used it yet, man. With 100 amp power supply.
Yeah, Roger. No, I'm looking definitely something for with a tube, something with a steel tube, single tube.
Yeah, 10-4. That's why I'm selling. I'm selling that because you know, when I'm looking to do the same.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, I already got my mind made up, and that's basically what I'm looking for. So I might.
He's got his mind made up. Come on, we're gonna get it someday. Guys, this must be we're up to stage 5 now. But whatever happened to stage 3? That was really stage 2, and then stage 4. Now we're up to 5. I don't know. This 45 character, this funky monkey junkie over here, there, Punky Pieman, he's a piece of work.
You know, I valued, you know, get something to your liking and, you know, get
Nitro sounds like shit. Let me turn it up so you can hear how shitty he sounds.
A lot of crime out here when I go from 5 to 1K. There's gonna be a lot of crime.
And I'll be cracking the fuck up when you do.
Hallelujah. Hurry up. Show him through something.
From 5 watts to kilowatt, man. There's gonna be a lot of crime motherfuckers out here.
Oh, baby. Talk dirty to us.
Up there too, so don't worry.
He ain't worried. He's talking dirty to us.
Richie said talking dirty to him. He's trying to get hot.
Nah, it's just a known fact that everything that coming out of your mouth is just nothing but dirty talk meant to excite us. Oh, cool stroke on my quad.
Move up and he's not, so, you know, he's gonna be able to retire with his, you know, what's that, 4 badges in his presidential and his, realistic in the 2950. That sounds like shit.
I think Richie needs saltpeter.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Because when he hears me, he gets stimulated, man. You know, he starts stroking.
Jeez, you know, he learned from me, huh? He learned what I said about saltpeter. He's very good. He learns from me, and then later on he figures out what he is to learn, and then he tries to use it against me. This cat is hilarious. Really.
You know, I mean, eventually, you know,
Must have heard that Channel 19 or 30 speech about the saltpeter. I do that many times to these cats there, especially the Peppy Poupée crew.
hey Richie, how's that 2950?
Oh, they're trying to talk to me now. Let's let them ghost talk to me.
I'm running on a 350 or something. I do like the compliment. If he thinks I'm running an amp and I'm running barefoot, man.
I think we've heard this 187,000 times in the last 11 months.
This can't fucking wait. Yo, man, I swear I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait, Mantis. I can't wait for you to do something. I can't wait for you to get more powerful, Mantis. Hurry up, man. We need a goddaddy. We need somebody to help us out here.
He wanted a little too much, but he's saying he's thrown in a brand new tube. And,
he just can't afford it. That's why it's not in his possession right now.
that tube alone. And it's a single triode steel tube. But, he said he's going to throw in the tube as part of a package. I try to break the package up, but he says, nah, you know, because it's being sold on consignment, and the guy doesn't want to break it up.
No, well, damn. All right. That's what's up.
It's being sold on credit, so it's this much down, and you get it with an extra tube, and now you owe me $5,000, and it flops out on you 8 months later, and guess what? You still owe me $5,000.
You know, money talks. You know how it is.
Yeah, but that's a losing scam right there, boy.
And a couple of G's in my pocket, and then we talk business.
Well, that's why you don't have the unit, because you can't afford it. That's why you don't have the Death Star or the Wizard or anything you're talking about as of this moment. You've been talking about it for the past 3 to 5 months.
Check. Oh, yo, check. Yeah, should be a little better there. I have a little background there, huh?
I hope I sound better than that, public, really. I really hope I do.
There you go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Check.
Enforcer don't want to tell him how bad he sounds.
Check. Oh, yo.
Crunchy, crispy, crackly.
Check. Oh, yo, here we go.
There it went.
Yeah, Enforcer, sorry, bro. I think these bad boys warm up a bit.
Roger, I'll be on the side. I'm going to check out the rest of this game.
Yeah, 10-4, man. I'm going to shut this down, man, because I just forgot to turn on real quick. She was out there. Really just spend a little time with the wifey before she goes to sleep. So when she starts going to sleep, I'll probably do the same.
Hey, 347, all the videos from today just got released. 347, those Richie Radio and all the pistol grip ones. I'm still loading a couple of Richie Radio ones. Johnny, you're waiting on the sideband one is coming. 347, the pistols are up, and some Richie Radios are up. I just released them up clear.
Be on the side.
10-4, damn gone. Nitro. Peace out.
Likes my slag, baby. Boy, I rub off on everybody. I get them not to waste time on me, and I teach them all new words. Yeah, I know you're there.
How about it out there around Duckland? Anybody out there got a copy on Mud Duckland?
Yeah, I know you're out here. I know you're out here there, son. I don't know if my sideband relay is working all right, but I know you're out here. Am I clipping out or anything?
No clipping on this end.
Roger. How's the audio? How's my audio? Is my audio okay?
Down Q5.
Roger, right on. I could just lower it just a little audio, maybe right about there. I don't know if that's oh, I hear it. Now I gotta raise it back up. I need that full audio there. All right, let me get rid of this, and I'm gonna leave that right there. How's that? Are we still doing good there, Johnny?
Just leave it like that. Stop playing around. Leave it the way you have it right now. Don't change it.
All right, okay. This is just a box. I mean, this is just a radio. Well, that's too much audio now. I can see it in my. You're telling me it's not clipping. This is just the radio, and this is just driving the Ameritron. That's it. And I got the mic set to where I believe it's 100% AM audio there, but I don't think that's affecting my sideband audio.
Oh, Rich, it's fine. The way you have it set right now, it sounds 100% perfect. It's not clipping. You got a nice signal. You're taking all the dickheads out of the radio. Just leave it like that.
Well, they can't compete, They, I mean, personally, I didn't really buy this radio to be an AM talker. But, once I switch the mic there, they'll have pretty much nothing to say. I already know that, so I ain't going to worry about it. I bought it primarily for the sideband and the FM and shit, for the extra frequencies. More for the sideband as far as monitoring, because my Ace AR3500 scanner crapped out on me a little while ago. I mean, that thing's like 30-something years old, bro.
Dirty. Well, what we got to do is start going to, you know what? I heard them out there talking a little while ago. They're talking about they're looking for steel tubes, and they got to buy this, and they got to buy that. Why? I don't get it, man. If they're not all into the power, and they're only 5 watts, remember? 5 watts, swinging 5 watts. But then again, now they're looking for steel tubes. So they're so fucking full of shit, they should wear diapers on their heads, those people, man. I get a kick out of this shit. It's funny. But nobody's into the power trip. Like, they know that we could step on them no matter what they do. We could take them right out of this little piece of shit box we got here that we talk on. That no matter what the airwaves do, I know I could take them out, and you could take them out to me. And so they're scrambling around, trying their hardest to find a way to overcome that. And it's not going to happen.
Well, Mike, Johnny, I'm not really one to speculate, but I think the whole Lion power trip here is that, hey, look at me, I got power, I'm running a stock radio through an amp, so you can't see it really moving. I hardly got no audio, but I do got maybe 100, 150 watts, whatever this motherfucking big two pills doing for me. And, so when you get stepped on, you can cry that you have a barefoot radio, So, it's like, while you're getting stepped on, it's wait till I get the amp, I already got the amp, and I got severe problems, so if I'm going to go past any more power with this, man, I got to have tubes and a prayer, I mean, personally, I don't really care. I think it's got more to do with the manhood. I think he's got the audacity to cry and scream at you all night. Listen to this scumbag Johnny. I ain't said his name. I mentioned him in a while. He's got my dick in his mouth. Well, I think he forgets what it is he did or said to people. I think he forgets, what's going on out here, what the situation really is. I think the world he's living in is quite queer and fantasy. I mean, he's always starving for attention, He's not happy if either you or him don't give him attention, you know what I mean? So, it's just, it's bona fide homosexuality, dude. I mean, you have to hear this cat in the video gates, my Donnie Brasco channel, bro, from 22. The night that, what happened was Flacco 241 flipped and slipped. And that's how I knew he was using US 1's antenna, because she decided to key up his background. And then I find out through channels, he's sticking it in the back door and he Flacco's a fag. I'm like, okay. And then when I went to confront the fag, the whole channel went fucking crazy because none of them knew what happened. Mainly this clown. Then he had to never say to that guy that he's a homosexual. When you see what happens when I psychologically maneuver him, or when he thinks somebody's talking homo talk or trying to send him a message, you hear his voice, how happy he gets when he thinks he's pointing out something homosexual. It's amazing, bro.
I noticed that too. I thought I was the only one who noticed it. But, for a grown man to talk about having another man's dick in his mouth or something, whatever he said, I don't know. I never heard talk like this. Like Cream Filled over there, Cream Filled Cupcake. He's another one. The first thing he's talking about is limp dick and Viagra and hey Bob, you got to get the male enhancement rush. They're fucking sick in the head. What kind of grown man talks about another man's fucking dick? I never heard of this shit in my life.
Well, I think it's a lot more than that. I mean, the most scariest thing I ever heard come out of his mouth was, "I know that cough, man. Cough. I know that cough. That's the sound of a man." Yo, Johnny, to hear something like that, man, I mean, I don't know what kind of manhood that is, but to be honest with you, if somebody ever said that in front of your eyes, you know, one or two things is happening. You're either going to feel sorry for the fucking blomo homo, or you're going to cold cock, leave him KO'd where he stands. But just to hear something like that, the thought of to know that that kind of individual can make a statement like that and swears that's the sound, I have to be, I really, really feel blessed that I don't know the sound of the next man coughing or what that sounds like to cough that up, you know, or to blame the next man. I mean, that's hilarious, dude. And then, you know, you know what it is? He's so drugged out of his mind, he don't realize his lips are moving 1,000 times faster than his brain. His brain might be telling his lips to say something, but the drugs, the coordination of the two just don't apply here.
You know what it is, man? It's partial. I think it's partially from living where he lives. I think he's been exposed to that when he was young. Maybe somehow in some parts of his life he's been exposed to that sound, and he knows what it sounds like, either from a female or a male perspective in his home. I think he must have heard that sound plenty of times to know what it sounds like. That's the only evaluation I could come up with, because I've never heard it. I know you never heard it. So for him to definitely know what that sound is, that's kind of fucked up. That means he's been around it his entire life. If he could pick it up that fast and know what that sound is, you know what I mean? For him to associate the same sound with that, that's even more disgusting.
Well, you know, you really can't, you know, really can't judge by that, you know. I mean, like, because any kind of information, facts that he's going crazy about that, you know, was handed to me by one of their crew, a cat right inside their crew, which is why this boy's crazy, bro. He's half nuts, man. I still got to find the right computer person I trust to hand this whole envelope off to get scanned so I can start posting some of this shit. But this cat Paulie left me like a dying declaration, so that's cool. So, you know, the best is yet to come as far as this crew is concerned. But he's mad that everything he tried out here, everything he tried to say about me, or he tried to convince the public of, I personally worked him so well enough that I got his own mouth to admit that all that is just made up stories and lies. So, you know, I feel a major victory here. But I do feel grateful that I did have him crying like a baby behind that mic and the begging and pleading when he's crying to Crazy Eddie about, what are you doing is not right, man. So, you know, I feel gratitude about that. I feel elated. That's a word he's going to have to look up. I feel elated over that one. You know, John, I feel that's an achievement. You know, his beef is because I totally exposed him, his family, and half his crew. But hey, you know, I warned them all. I believe I warned them all. Do not. You never ran up against anybody like me. You never met a creature like me yet on this globe. Don't start what you can't finish. I'm giving you fair warning. It's only going to end one way. And, you know, they reached that point a while ago, Johnny, and it's frightening and terrifying.
Sure, I believe it. I believe that's what it is. But actually, Rich, I was on when I heard him say that. This was a joke, and he was trying to extend the olive branch. I heard the whole fucking thing. I hope you had it on tape, because that just shows you that he is the biggest fucking walking pussy that there is. For him to admit that this whole time, all this shit was just a joke. I heard him say it. So, what does that tell you?
Well, it's not a joke that he's got the audacity to think that, you know, people forget. Or, you know, maybe he ran his fucking mouth cashing, writing checks, baby, and now he's trying to feel the repercussions that he figured out he's a loser all around. And, he's definitely not, he's a loser and not a bruiser, but, he's got this notion that he's never going to get bruised up here. I feel for the cat, I feel for his way of thought. I feel for the homosexual in him that believes that, this fairy tale is ended.
That's the whole thing. It's delusional. When you grow up with a fucking delusion in your mind that you're 21 and you think you're untouchable and you're a boxer and you're golden glove boxing and Kevlar gloves and you think you're going to be a golden glove and whatever the fuck he thinks in his mind he is. And he's not, man. He's got nothing 21 and 0 and all that shit. That's a fucking delusional mind. That's the product of somebody who's been doing a lot of cocaine and a lot of drugs from when they were at an early age. A lot of LSD, a lot of drugs from an early age. That's what he got from the Quaaludes in the 80s. Maybe he was eating a lot of Quaaludes in the 80s. Or, I don't know what it could be. But somebody who could be that delusional, who thinks that they're golden gloves or they're 21 and 0 and all that shit, it's really funny, man. It really is. Because, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that any deeper. Alright, because there's a lot of things that I myself don't talk about. A lot of people don't talk about out here that would make that kid look like a clown in half a second. But I'm not going to talk about it or bring any kind of shit into my personal things and thoughts about what I say out here. It's never going to happen. And the only thing I talk about out here is what I want people to hear. Everything else is pretty much is made up for anybody to think and believe whatever they want. And it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. So, Rich, I'm going to cut out here, man. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. It's actually Sunday. I'm putting in a day of overtime. I only got about 4 or 5 hours overtime. I'll make, I'm going to make a quick 200-300 for tomorrow, just for Sunday. So I got to do it. So, have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, all right. Well, listen, check it out. This video gate did start on the AM, so keep your eyes open for the title that goes SSB Sliding, which means it went from AM to sideband, okay?
What's it going to be under? What's the title?
Until further notice, all videos will be on the Donnie Brasco channel.
Just Donnie Brasco, that's it? No numbers after it, 127, nothing, just Donnie Brasco?
No, Donnie Brasco's my channel. If you don't know what the channel is, then you go to NYC Radio Wars playlist and look for a video by Donnie Brasco. Click on that, and then click on Donnie Brasco underneath that video again, and you're at the channel.
You got it, Richie. I know how to get that. I saw that before. Alright, I'm looking forward to seeing you listening to the new gates so I can get an idea what this thing is sounding like, too. It's pretty cool to hear. Alright, catch you later, Rich. 7-3, I'm out of here. Talk to you tomorrow.
Roger, right on. I'm back at the cut.
Roger.